with it, YouTube, fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, the real stuff, the real. Yes, sir, I said a real talk boxing. It is a privilege, an honor, and a major blessing to be live streaming with you, beautiful people, yet again. Before I carry on, um, just want to let you guys know that I am streaming this via Falcon TV. So if we have any technical difficulties, which we may, um, I'll be getting off. But if you guys want to come on and kick it with your boy Real Talk, I appreciate you, from to the fullest. There's a lot of boxing YouTubers out there doing live streams right now. And if you decide to come and kick it with me, much respect. Pim, I see you. What's good? Man, y'all coming in already. What's good with it, sausage? You got Usyk to win? Possible, quite possible. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you missed it, I'm not. I don't have this. I didn't get this fight paid by the zone. I'm streaming it through one of my apps, so we may have technical difficulties. My internet has been crap for the past 2 or 3 days. They were doing work on the lines. I think what they said was new fiber optic lines, and so far today it has been immaculate. You dig what I'm saying? So we just gonna kick it. We're gonna do what we do. Man, Trey in the house. Yeet yeet. What's good, man? Elizabeth Faith in the house. AJ for the win. Um, who else is up in here? Gear Up Survival in the house. No hard feelings, I hope. Listen, man, I already stated, bro. There ain't gonna be no change on my end. The live stream is what it was. You let me know how you truly felt about certain things about me, and the crossover sparring camp to come. And I greatly appreciate the fact that you were honest with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave it at that. Frederico in the house. What's good? Now, some of you guys on right now, man, I cannot pronounce your name. Sirkan, what's good? Bryce in the house. Typlusion in the house. What's good, my man? For those of you for those of you out there who don't know Typlusion, Patrick, aka Typlusion, him and Biker Dave, Trey Ingram will be coming here on my event, crossover sparring camp, and they will be scrapping. They're going to do some sparring here in my place, and I'm hoping and praying it's going to be freaking awesome, man. Both the guys are training hard, and I can't wait to referee that fight. It's going to be amazing. Kevin Perry in the house. What's good? I'm a fan of Typlusion myself. He's got a fun personality. I think that's what he does, man. And a lot of people don't understand him, man. He's the young man he's very intelligent. He's articulate with his words, and I believe he has a passion that people don't see or understand. So, I got respect for the young man, definitely. Real talk boxing, the real deal. What's going on, Paul? I appreciate that, man. Yo, you'll see the clip where Plant almost knocked out Canelo. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that clip. No problem, Typlusion. It's all good, man. DJ's already training outside, and so is Adam. It's going to be good when you got pro wrestlers versus pro wrestlers. It's going to be good. I agree, Trey. It's going to be amazing. And Trey got a hold of me earlier, man. I was outside working out, and he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, real talk, I'm working out right now," and that's what it's all about. These young men wanting to get in and scrap and spar and know what it takes. They have to work out. They have to, get ready and stay focused, and that's what they're doing. But right now, man, I want to talk about this fight, man. What happens to the Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao boxing fight? That's not going to happen, man. That fight's not going to happen. Usyk isn't getting the attention he deserves. He's a legit fighter. Typlusion, you're right. He is legit, man, but he has yet to prove himself in the heavyweight division. He has 2 heavyweight fights, but now he's at the pinnacle. So now, if he can pull this off this afternoon, he shuts a lot of people up. You know what I'm saying? Now, we got a lot more in than what I expected. Keep pouring in, man. Keep hitting that light. What could be next for Usyk if he loses? Is he going to turn back to cruiserweight? You know what I think? I think he's gonna fight in that new Bridgerweight division. They have a Bridgerweight now. I think it's from 200 to like 220 or something like that. I believe he'll fight in that. Should he lose tonight? I mean, he has a chance of winning. Usyk is a really, really good boxer. He's a mover. He fights well off the back foot. And I'm looking at him right now. I mean, the dude is awkward. He's a hard guy to get, but I don't see any fear in his eyes. So he has to seize the moment. You know, he can't let this opportunity slip through his fingers. Point blank, period. Can't think of a better man to listen to. Hold on. Can't think of a better man to listen to. Dang it. On this fight. I appreciate that. It shot up on me, bro. See if I can get back to that. Thank you, Mr. J. Allen. I'm actually excited for this fight. I wasn't at first when I heard about it, but you know, the more the research I did on Usyk, the more of a chance I give him. I still think AJ is going to win this. I mean, both the fighters are just so calm and serene right now. I have a lot of respect for both fighters. I know Anthony Joshua way more than Usyk. And to me, Joshua is the epitome of how a heavyweight champion should conduct himself. The dude is humble. He's just a very smart, articulate young man, and you never hear about him being in trouble. I think he's just a great representation of a heavyweight. Everybody's wearing rival gloves today, man. Did you guys see the fight between Campbell Hatton, Ricky Hatton's son, and I believe his name is Martinez? Man, Martinez got robbed. But everybody's wearing rival gloves. If there's anybody out there who's thinking about boxing and don't have a clue on what glove to get, rival. I kind of figured that DAZN was going to do this because they did it to me last time. DAZN will shut you smooth off when the main event is about to start, but we got it back up anyway. The fight is about to start, people. I'm excited. So right now I'm going to commentate this fight the best way I can, and hopefully we don't have no technical difficulties, man. Between rounds, I'll check the comments down below. But until then, first round has started. And if there's anybody watching this, there might be a lag in my TV, so y'all don't spoil anything for me, okay? They're pretty close right now. Usyk is showing a lot of head movement, trying to keep his head off center line. He just shot a straight left and connected. Right now, they're just pawing with the jab, man. And Usyk has just connected again with a jab. It's a fill-out round. I mean, the pressure, I think, is going to start pouring on after, like, round two or three. But right now, Usyk looks very, very fluid. Very fluid. And he just got caught by a straight right hand from Anthony Joshua. Joshua is very stagnant right now. He's being very, very patient. He's looking for something. I think it's that right hand. But Usyk isn't giving him a lot of time to think. That his head is so off the center line, and that's what you want, man, because we all know AJ has that stellar straight right hand. They don't look like they're battling for lead foot position, which is a little weird when you have a conventional fighter fighting a southpaw. Joshua started to connect with that right hand. He throws a straight right at sometimes, and then he'll loop it as a hook.
Yeah, he does. Against Tony Bellew, he was caught with the backhand, shrugged it off against Derek Chisora and Witherspoon. He was caught with the backhand. He had the real good knack of taking the sting.
Now, what I really thought Anthony was going to do right from gate was just jump right on Usyk, just stay right in his chest. But He's in the phone booth and he just got caught by a straight left. A straight left by Usyk. He ate it, but hey, man, it was a good punch. I love Usyk's head movement, though, y'all. Off the center line, I love that. He just got caught by a check hook by Usyk. The movement is really, I think it's playing a huge factor right now in this first round for Usyk. And I have no doubt that he could keep up this movement because he's done it before. He did it with Chisora. But, you know, he's not in there with Chisora right now. So far, what I see is Anthony's probably going to have to play catch up because Usyk's movement is really, really nice. But Anthony's not throwing much. He's just pawing with the jab, being very, very patient. He's trying to set up that straight right hand. He just threw it to the chest and missed. And why they're not fighting for front foot dominance is weird to me. But so far, Usyk has it. Usyk's outside foot, lead foot is on the outside of Joshua's lead foot. Good first round for Usyk. I'll give him that round. A lot of jabs, a lot of slips, a couple of connections. Pretty good. Pretty good round for Usyk. What's going on, the Boxing Scholar? I didn't know whether I was going to do a live stream or not. Like I said, I didn't pay for this event. I'm streaming it on one of the apps that I actually pay for. And usually DAZN will just cut me out. But I was like, man, whatever. I'm just going to give it a try. So far, so good. They hadn't shut me down. So, what's going on, Alex? Anthony Joshua is scared. First round went to Usyk, in my opinion, man. A lot of movement. Well, he caught. They just showed a highlight of the straight left hand that he hit Anthony Joshua with, and Anthony Joshua's eyes kind of went up in his head, like, man. But we're going for round 2 right now. Pretty good quality right now. The internet is holding up. I pray to God that it stays holding up, because I hate cutting it short, man. It's a bad look on the channel when they have to cut short on the live stream. But man, I'm stepping out on faith today. Same thing right now for round 2. Usyk is on his bounce and he's on his horse, galloping along, keeping his head off the center line, and now he's moving away from Joshua's straight right hand. As a southpaw, if you're fighting a conventional fighter who has a devastating straight right, you want to move to your right to stay out of that line of fire. And that's what Usyk is doing. His head is just not on center line long enough for Joshua to do anything, and that's why he's not throwing a lot of straight right hands. He's just pawing at that jab. To me, he needs to get a little bit more active. And even when Anthony Joshua is throwing his straight right hand, he's kind of throwing it across and not straight down the pipe. Usyk is looking really, really good right now. Really, really good right now. But there's just no conviction on his punches. Like, he's not throwing with the intent to knock Anthony out, which is it's a good thing. You know, you don't want to throw every shot with the intent to knock your opponent out. You want to set those up. You know, you want to change your rhythm. Not only your rhythm, the power of your punches. And so far, Anthony can't find him. So far, it's just the second round. It's early. Just letting you guys know what I'm seeing right now. And for the smaller man, he's bagging up the bigger Anthony Joshua. Switching up the combinations, popping a jab, doubling and tripling up the jab, and then throwing it straight right to the body. I like what I'm seeing by Usyk. Not much head movement from AJ either. Like, not much at all. What I would like to see Usyk do, since he's more active, is go to the body. Go to the body. And also Anthony. I mean, Anthony Joshua has thrown maybe 2 or 3 straight rights to the body. Just threw one right then and connected. But I think it's a matter of time. Right now, Usyk is just, he's teeing off right now. He's looking really, really good. I'm surprised. If it goes down the stretch, it's better for Usyk. But I just want to see how he's going to react once AJ applies the pressure. Because right now he isn't. Anthony, to me, is looking like he's setting up for one knockout power shot, which to me is not a smart thing to do in boxing. It's just not. You got to make your openings. You can't. Sometimes you can't wait for them. You got to make the opening. All right, that's another round for Usyk, y'all. That's another round for Usyk. Hey, real talk. Are you ready for next year? The Fairground Showdown, the Freak AJ Ingram versus Trey Ingram. Yeah. I forgot about that. Trey, you're gonna be wrestling your brother, man. You better be doing some push-ups because your brother's a pretty big dude, man. I heard about that, man. I'm gonna try to make it out to that too, bro. No joke. I'm not just talking. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be commentating that, right? Okay. I guess I am gonna be there. I did agree to commentate that, so yeah, Lord willing, I'm gonna be there. What happened to the Evander Holyfield versus Kevin McBride boxing fight? I never even heard about that, bro. I never even heard about that. Thunder's Productions in the house. What's good? The app that I'm using is Falcon TV. It used to be Beast TV, but it's Falcon TV on Fire Stick. It's about $16 a month. You get every channel, every pay-per-view. Now the channels are great. They don't buffer, but sometimes the pay-per-view events, depending on how big it is and how many people are watching it, it will rotate and buffer. But for as of right now, this is doing really, really good. We're going into round 3. Usyk is doing the exact same thing. I don't know what Anthony Joshua is waiting for. I mean, if he doesn't start to apply the pressure and throw punches and bunches, then he gonna mess around and let Usyk get ahead of him, man. You know, you don't want to play catch up, man. You want to dictate the pace. Usyk just hit him with a 3-piece, connected with each and every shot. Each and every shot. It ain't over to the fat lady scene, but man, Usyk is looking really, really good right now. But it's still the 3rd round. It's still early. And AJ hasn't hit him with anything yet to see if he can actually take it. But as far as Usyk, he's fighting a perfect fight right now. I just wish he would sit down a little bit more on his punches, but he's connecting. I said in my video earlier that he's a numbers guy. He's thinking about points, so that's what's in his head. And if that's going to take him to the victory, if AJ's going to allow him to do that, then feel so bad. Why not? Like, why not? If you're going to stand there and not throw and let me pile up little pot shots, then hey, I'll win that fight. Now, I was speaking with my man Heaven Williams, and Heaven Williams said he think Usyk is going to win by a split decision. I think it's got to be about way wider margin than just a split decision, or he won't get the decision. But right now, I mean, we're halfway through the 3rd round. He's 3 rounds up so far on AJ. But AJ hasn't really connected anything of significant power because of the movement of Usyk. I mean, I said that he was slightly a better boxer than AJ, but right now, it looks like I was wrong. He looks like he's a much better boxer than AJ. AJ looks really, really stiff and mechanical right now. Man, he hasn't caught Usyk with that power shot yet. So I want to see how he's going. He just got caught again with a straight left from Usyk. Straight left again. Because AJ's head is on the center line. He just got wiped with a hook, with a right hook. And he got caught. Now Usyk just buzzed him. Usyk just hurt AJ. AJ's groping him right now. Usyk just rocked AJ. Oh, man. Now I'm scared. Oh, man. Okay, the 3rd round is for Usyk. He just buzzed AJ. He hurt him. And the groping began. He was like, come here, man. Give me some. Let me feel on you. Wow. Go Usyk. Woo. Let's see what hurt him. I think it was straight left right on the lips. Wiped his lips with the straight left. Let's see exactly how they're going to show in slow motion. Boom. It was an overhand left. It wasn't a straight left. He went over a lazy jab of AJ, kind of pivoted, and boom, wiped his lips. And AJ went to groping.
To land that lovely left shot.
Man. That's very surprising. I wonder if Usyk is going to get robbed. If he catches AJ with a couple of more overhand lefts like that, he ain't gonna have to worry about getting robbed. Now, okay, now Usyk hit him on a jab, but the feet got caught up. Usyk right now, I guarantee you, is Usyk with confidence. Now, this is where Usyk should be careful. Yeah, you hurt the big man, but don't get to a point to where you get too outside of yourself. You get clipped.
Usyk boxes so well. Lots of movement. Really finding the range now with that backhand.
And again, AJ's not being aggressive. He's not being the bully. He's walking straight in with his head right on center line and getting caught with hooks, right hooks, straight lefts, and overhand lefts. What is it, the fourth round? 3 rounds to none. Usyk not throwing a whole lot of punches right now, and I know why. Because he hurt AJ. Now he's for to sit down on his punches. He know I can hurt this big guy. How cool would it be to get a knockout and become unified heavyweight champion? There's a reason why he's not throwing punches in bunches right now. Is because he hurt AJ and he thinks he's going to knock him out now. Wrong thing to do. Stick with your game plan. Stick with your game plan. Don't pull back on your punches. Continue to do what you were doing, but just sit down a little bit more on your power punches. AJ's doing literally nothing but pawing the jab and missing with the straight right. He's going too far this way. He needs to bring it down the pipe. The straight right needs to be right on Anthony Joshua's chin, not this way. Usyk looked like he has like a little cut or some swelling up under his eye. I don't know what it was wrong, but he's getting countered. Even when AJ goes down for the straight right to the body, he's so slow pulling back. Usyk is free. Usyk's a lot faster than what I thought. Man. But he's not nearly as active as he was in those first 3 rounds. And I understand why. Now he's getting there. And the reason why I'm not saying much about AJ, y'all, is because he's not doing much. He's pawing the jab, and that is it. And that is it. Like literally not even throwing a straight right anymore. And if he keeps this pace up, then Usyk will easily cruise to a victory. Because Usyk isn't going to get tired. He can fight 12 rounds. That's 4 rounds for Usyk, y'all. 4 rounds to nothing. 4 rounds to nothing. What happened to the Evander? I read that, but I don't know about that fight. Teal versus George is delayed once again. Federico, are you serious? What's going on up, Heaven? You in the middle of round 2? Okay, let me go down, y'all. That overhand just killed him. You right. 4 rounds to nothing. Usyk. My man Heaven in the house. You see this, Heaven? So far, your prediction is right. I'm thoroughly surprised. Well, not really surprised because I knew Usyk could box. But I'm surprised on the fact that he hurt AJ. But hey, so you got 3 rounds to 1. Hype 2 beast? Okay. Do you think Evander Holyfield versus Vitor Belfort 2 will happen? Of course not, man. Evander got beat. It'd be different if there was a close fight. All right, we're going into round number 5, y'all. Heaven, I'm going to holler at you after this, okay, bro? We're going to have to do a live stream. I wish I could do it here on YouTube. I haven't figured it out yet. My wife's been helping me. We have not figured out how to add guests in a live stream on YouTube, man. I mean, it's okay on Instagram, but I have so many more subscribers than I do followers on Instagram. So, back to the fight, man. I'm getting excited. Round number 5. Now, what I'm not so much surprised at how Usyk is conducting himself. I'm surprised that he hurt AJ, but what I'm more so surprised is why AJ is fighting in the manner that he's fighting. I mean, I know Usyk is using a lot of movement and boxing well, but when are you going to get aggressive? When are you going to let your hands go? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But right now, boxing wise, Usyk is making AJ look like a novice right now, bro. I gotta be honest with you, like an amateur. Like, if you guys are watching it, Heaven, holler at me, bro. Holler at me. What is going on with AJ? Is Usyk, right? But he's usually more active than this. He's usually way more active. If Usyk's chin can hold up, I think he wins easy by the. I agree with you, Hype 2 Beast. I agree with you. AJ ain't really. He's not throwing much at all. Get the smaller man up against the ropes, dissect him to the body, and bring it up. You know, I mean, there's rarely been any body punches from either fighter, to be honest with you. And he just caught AJ again with a straight left. He did a jab, and then he did a half step in, and then shot it. But AJ, so far in my opinion, this is not even competitive. He's hitting AJ at will with his jab. At will. Look, what is wrong? Look at AJ's legs, bro. Like, he just looks really, really sluggish. And I think that's Usyk. Usyk is fighting in a manner. Oh, now they scrapping. Now they trading. Now, see, I stated that, you know, once that was a pretty even round. If I was to give any round to AJ up until this point, it would be the fifth, but he's still down. Looks like we're getting a rematch, even if Joshua wins fairly. Hey, man, HL, you might be right, because, I mean, listen, y'all, it's heavyweight boxing. It's still early. But so far, Usyk is running away with this. Which boxing fight is cooler to you? Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. 2 or Evander Holyfield, Kevin McBride? Man, Kevin McBride's a small dude, ain't he? Or am I thinking about someone? Isn't Kevin McBride the curly haired dude with the highlights? Am I thinking about some? Oh, I'm thinking about McBroom. My bad. I'd rather see Tyson Roy Jones, man. I don't want to see Evander Holyfield in the ring again, ever, like ever. The movement is bothering him. You are right, brother. You are right. Round number 6, the halfway point. AJ, you better get on it. I think Usyk needs to be more aggressive. I mean, he's doing his thing, but I want him to get more aggressive. Because I think he could possibly, judging by how he hurt AJ. They just stated that Usyk didn't work on the focus mitts. He worked on the heavy bag. Didn't do focus mitts for this fight. And I know why that is. He has a big body in front of him who don't move much. Because certainly tonight, this afternoon, Anthony Joshua is not moving much at all. And he's possibly 4 rounds down. I was nice and gave him that last round, which easily could have went to Usyk. It amazes me how fighters let 20, 30 seconds go by without even throwing a punch, and this is what AJ is doing. They just starting to move his head a little bit better, but where's your offense, man? Where is your body shots? Where's the body shots, though? Y'all know how I am, man. 58 and 17 likes. Appreciate you guys. AJ smiling like he did when Andy Ruiz beat him. Usyk 4 rounds to 1. That's what I got so far. Joshua, come on, get into it. I don't know why he's not into it. And that freaking straight right is too. It's you keep why? It's called a straight right. Joshua, why are you throwing it over here? That's why he's not connecting with it. You throw the straight right underneath your chin, right to his chest. You going way over here. His head's here, bro. Like not. What is going on? Is he shook up? Now Joshua's holding the phone. He's holding the phone right now because he's getting tired of getting hit with that overhand left. Oh, he just caught Usyk with a straight right for the first time. Usyk ate it. He ate it well too. And this is because of the inactivity of Usyk now. The inactivity has gone down, and you're going to allow AJ to figure out more. You're allowing him to think. You can't do that. Continue having your head off the center line and continue jabbing and throwing those combinations. He just got his nose wiped again, Usyk did, by Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua starting to stalk Usyk now. Usyk is on his back foot right now, y'all. Now Anthony Joshua is doing what he's supposed to do. That round is for Anthony Joshua. 4 rounds to 2 Anthony Joshua. It's getting a little bit exciting now. It's not just the head movement. It's a lot of it, man. It's a lot of what Usyk is doing, man. The jab, the up and down, you know, the changing up the speed of the punches. But that was a good round for AJ, and I think that Usyk felt AJ's power in this round, especially right there with that straight right. But you should have followed up. When you hit a man and you stun him, not necessarily hurts him. When you hit a man and you don't necessarily hurt him, but you stun him and he's at a standstill, that's follow up. He's stunned, he's sitting there looking at you, then you follow up, bro. Follow up. Slowly coming back. You're right. Gamer 85. Is AJ winning? No, AJ is losing, but he's looking a little bit better. 4 rounds to 2. Trey. Thank you, God, for letting this internet hold up. AJ starting to get a little bit aggressive. He threw 2 body shots. Didn't connect, but he threw them. I give him a little credit for that. Now let's keep going to the body. Usyk fights well off the back foot. And if you allow Usyk to fight in the center of the ring, it's just not a smart move. Just not a smart move whatsoever. Because he's a mover, and a good mover at that. Usyk just caught him with another straight left. Usyk is being way more aggressive this round, and that's what you need. That's what you need. Woo, Joshua is so sluggish. So slow and sluggish tonight. Both of them, no. Does Usyk have rival gloves on? I know AJ does. Yep, both of them have rival gloves. Get y'all some rival gloves, man. I'm telling y'all. I love rival. I've had 2 pair. The first pair I had, I just freaking ran through. I did so much heavy bag work on them. I just busted holes in them, but I got a new pair, and I'm going to be ordering me another pair pretty soon. Now AJ's going to the body 1 shot at a time, no. 1 shot at a time, no, AJ. Usyk is slowing down just a little bit. And when I say slowing down, he's just not. Woo, woo. AJ's got his nose wiped with a left hook. See, Roy Jones just said it. You can't relax after you catch somebody, man. You gotta. What does that mean? Follow up. Ooh, AJ just got popped with a nice right hook. God, he looks so slow. He looks like freaking Lurch out there fighting, man. AJ does. Like Frankenstein. I just got one question. AJ just got rocked again, y'all. He just like literally got reeled back 2 or 3 steps. And Usyk is not doing this. You just hurt the big man again and you're not doing this. Listen, y'all, AJ is getting clipped on right now, man. Joshua is getting sparked on right now. Now Usyk is hitting him at will. Usyk looks so good right now. And he's winning this round. 5 rounds to 2. He just rocked AJ again, y'all. Like, what is going on? Heaven Williams, where you at, brother? Stand up. One shot to the body from the big man is all it takes. He will make the smaller guy stop throwing. But he won't do it, Boxing Scarlet. What is going on? To be honest with you, they're both neglecting the body. Usyk just won the 7th. Yes, he did. 5-2. Man. I'm with you. 1963, I'm with you, baby. Fury would destroy Joshua. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that. See, we're watching Joshua getting outboxed. But styles make fights, though, y'all. Just because one fighter gets beat by another doesn't mean that that fighter can beat him. You know what I'm saying? It gives us insight, but we can't truly say that. Round number 8. 6-2 in my book. Usyk. And if it goes the distance and they rob Usyk, man, y'all, I'm finna trip out. Like, for real, hard. I'm finna trip out. Because, what's my man's name? The dude who fought Campbell Hatton, he got robbed. I can't remember his last name, and I don't want to deal with another robbery tonight. Did y'all see Callum Smith make his light heavyweight debut? Knockout victory? Callum Smith in the house, y'all. I wasn't even paying attention to the fight. I didn't see the knockout when it happened, but big ups to Callum Smith. Now here's Usyk on his bike again. He's letting off the gas pedal. And this is when you let Joshua back into the fight. Doesn't make sense to me. When Usyk is throwing the combinations and being elusive and being very, very aggressive, he fares better. But he's sitting back now and not throwing anything. Maybe he's trying to make AJ run into something. Joshua is constantly throwing his straight right across. What? Nice body shot by Anthony Joshua. But it's one shot at a time. And I'm talking about slow shots. Slow motion. So he just caught Usyk with a straight right. Now Usyk is starting to pour it on. It's like when Usyk gets caught, that's when he starts doubling and tripling that jab and trying to get in close. He just threw a 5-piece. He connected with 2. He missed with the 3-piece, missed with the 2-piece to the body. Anthony Joshua slowly going forward in this round. And so far I'm giving this round to Anthony Joshua. Because Anthony is actually starting to go to the body, but it's like one punch at a time. These guys are professional boxers. AJ should know to throw more than one punch at a time. But AJ's staying calm. He's not he's not losing his cool. But whatever the game plan is, I hope it wasn't this, because you're not going to win throwing 1 or 2 punches at a time. But AJ's starting to go to the body now. Should have been doing that from the jump. Nice body shot again by AJ. I give that round to AJ. I give that to AJ. 6-3. Usyk. Your dad is mad. What's going on, Roman? Nah, OJ. Fury will beat AJ. I can't say that, Heaven. I can't. I mean, I can, but I could be totally wrong. Totally wrong. Yes, Fury's a much better boxer than AJ, but they're heavyweights, man. One punch could change it. One punch could change this fight. Even though Usyk is just straight up running away with it. Right now, he's completely and utterly winning, but I think he is going to get robbed. If it goes the distance, quite possibly. If he does, and AJ acknowledges it, like, oh yeah, I know I won the fight, might have a lot to say about AJ. So far in the beginning of the 9th round, Usyk is coming out pretty. It's coming out pretty aggressive. AJ just looks. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. AJ looks horrible, man. I don't like his foot placement. I don't like his selection of punches. I don't like the one punch at a time. He doesn't look good tonight, in my personal opinion. He just threw an uppercut from way away, and it was like this, y'all. It was like this. Maybe it's the time off, rust. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what was his last fight? Pulev? It wasn't too far back, but I mean, I'm just saying. Beast mode. I'm watching this on Falcon TV, brother. Usyk will put the pressure on AJ from 10th to go for the late round stoppage. He bet. I mean, in my honest opinion, I wouldn't put it in the hands of the judges if I was Usyk. I really wouldn't. But the counter punching by Usyk is nuts. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's honestly for Usyk, it's like this is like sparring, bro. Like he's not at the point to where he's just massively aggressive, but he's just so settled in at what he's doing. It's like he's not even worried about what's in front of him, which is the unified heavyweight champion of the world. But this fight does not show that. But like I said, it's heavyweights. One punch can change it. But the only thing I'm surprised at is that AJ got rocked, man. Not once, but twice. Maybe Usyk is oh, he just caught him with a straight left again. Didn't follow up, though. Made Anthony Joshua pause with the straight left and didn't do this. You got to follow up. Usyk he's breathing out of his mouth right now. Don't think he's tired, but he's breathing out of his mouth. And Anthony's is got a manner about him like, man, he can't hurt me anymore. I've taken his best shot. Usyk taking all of AJ's power anyway. Away. Yes, he is. Michael, he's taking all his power away because he's moving to his right, staying away from the right hand. But, I mean, he's just like, I don't know what Anthony's thinking or doing. But he's definitely not winning this fight. AJ finishing for the KO. I gave the round to Usyk. Anthony needs to win all the rounds or get a knockout or two. Knockout or two? You mean knockdown or two? I think Usyk slightly did more in the 8th round. I don't know who really won that 9th, man. I'm going into the 10th right now. I turn off the volume so I can not be influenced. Well, I'm not being influenced at all from the judges, man. I mean, Stevie Wonder can see who's winning this fight, and it ain't Anthony Joshua. I can tell you that. Anthony's gonna, if he loses this fight, he's gonna go back and look at this tape and be like, "Who was that in that ring? Why in the world did I not do certain things? Like follow up? I don't know." Usyk is taking Joshua's shots pretty good. See, when you're in the southpaw position, fighting someone in the conventional stance, it is detrimental to move to your right. You get out of the way of the strong hand, and plus you get in their blind spot. When you're on their left side, you get into their blind spot. So as a southpaw, you want to continuously move to their right, so it can easily connect with your straight right, be out of the line of fire of that straight right hand, and also be in his blind spot to come over with the right hook, wipe the lips. And this is what Usyk is doing. Every so often he'll move to his left, which he shouldn't. He should always be moving to his right. But so far so good for Usyk. Joshua has just not applying the pressure and throwing body shots. Oh man, one at a time, bro. Y'all know I'm gonna get on to him about the body. You know I'm gonna do that. The only fighter I really don't get onto when I see fight about neglecting the body is Errol Spence, because that dude loves the body. And I never had to get on him, but everybody else I got to get on to him. Usyk look like he's bleeding. I don't know where, but he's bleeding. Looks like the right eye. Anthony Joshua's bleeding from the nose. Listen, y'all. AJ is losing this fight. Usyk is freaking. He just ran into a straight right hand though, and he looks like he's worn down just a little bit. He looks like he's wearing down just a little bit, but he's still winning this fight easily. Oh, he just threw a three-piece, missed with all three punches, and came back, followed up with the straight left hand and connected with it. What are you, Anthony? Can you get him against the ropes at least once during this fight? The bigger man get the smaller man to the ropes and start mauling him? Anthony Joshua's right eye is swollen up crazy now. Both of them have injuries on their right eye now. Wow, man. I give that to Usyk. Another round for Usyk. Easy peasy. If Usyk can't depend on the judges and he's not going to stop him, let me save y'all a headache. Usyk can't win. Boxing scholar. That's what I'm saying, man. AJ keeps holding his head down to coach him. I can't respect that. Oh, he's pulling Usyk's head down. I've seen him do that once or twice. Knees buckled in the 9th round. Okay, I'm way behind. They're going to ride. I feel like they're going to ride. If this goes the distance, I told my man Heaven Williams that they're not going to give Usyk the decision, bro. Like, they're not. They want these belts to stay in AJ's hand. But if he doesn't deserve to win this fight, then you give it to the better man. Usyk is coming out very, very aggressive in the 11th round. Just tripled up the jab. Should have followed. Oh, just hit AJ with a straight left again. If Usyk win these 2 rounds big, it's going to be hard to rob him, man. They better not rob this dude. Love you, AJ. I love you, but you're not winning this fight right now. And I got to keep it real like I always do. I got to keep it real. I stated I don't care who wins this fight. I'm more of a fan of AJ than I am Usyk. Usyk is gaining another fan today in his performance. But if AJ loses, they better not rob Usyk. If this dude wins, it becomes unified heavyweight champion, only his 3rd heavyweight fight. That says a lot. That speaks volumes. And right now he's doing that. What? AJ ain't looking good. I can tell that Usyk is starting to slow down a little bit, but his mindset right now, man, he's so focused and determined. He's fighting a lot more determined than AJ, I can tell you that much. I really didn't think the fight was going to go this far. I thought I thought we were going to have a TKO stoppage or a knockout from AJ. I really did. It just goes to show you, man. Sometimes I get it wrong. But it's still not over yet. Usyk just ran into a hard, stiff jab by AJ, but AJ's just so slow right now. Like, you can see everything coming. Oh, he just caught AJ with a double straight left. Yaka, yaka. Square in the mouth, man. 45 seconds left for the 11th round. The only way AJ wins this fight, in my opinion, is a knockout right now, because he is losing this 11th round also. He's literally sitting there letting Usyk rest. Usyk is resting, hasn't thrown a punch, and AJ is just staring at him. Very disappointed in AJ. Usyk just literally slipped 3 punches from AJ. And now he just hit him with 3 consecutive shots. Round number 11 for Usyk. AJ needs a knockout. Heaven Williams, my brother, you saw what I didn't see. Raptor says that AJ is overrated. If they do rob him, I say F boxing. Jason, get ready to say F boxing, because it's possible that they're going to rob this guy. They better not. They better not. Vitaly Klitschko is standing up, man, in high anticipation. Right now I have it 8 rounds to 3, Usyk. AJ is just not looking good, y'all. He is moving very, very slow. Very slow. I don't even want to see a draw. It better not be a draw. Listen, AJ needs a knockout to win. He needs a knockout. There better not be no draw or no robbery. So far, Usyk is clearly the winner. Clearly the winner. But remember what I told you? Remember what I told you, Heaven? Now I want to see Usyk go all out. And so far, Usyk is being very, very aggressive. But just think, y'all. Just think if Usyk had have gone to the body from the first round. You know what I'm saying? From the first round, not neglecting the body. Where would we be right now had he not done that? Love him. He's winning the fight easy. But the body. The body, people. He got caught by a counter right by AJ and he ate it. He just ate another counter right by AJ. And here's Usyk coming on strong. Usyk does not care. See, Roy Jones said something that made so much sense. If AJ doesn't come out from the first round and get in his chest and bully him, he said it's going to be a long night for AJ. He's right. And I did say the longer the fight goes, the worse off it's going to be for AJ. But I did pick AJ to win. And he's not doing such. He's going in straight down the center line. His head is up in the air. He's getting hit at will by Oleksandr Usyk. He's winning this 12th round so far pretty freaking easy. And we should have a new unified heavyweight champion after this round. But it doesn't look like Anthony's going to knock him out. Looks like Usyk is about to knock Anthony out. Usyk is winning this. Y'all, I'm telling you, they better not rob this dude. Ooh, I'm going to have to eat crow. I said AJ was going to win. I'm going to have to eat crow. He's starting to land where, O'Connor? Joshua's starting to land? Nah, he's getting landed on, bro. He's losing this round easy. Usyk is hitting him with lefts, straight lefts at will. He has AJ up against the ropes now. AJ's running. AJ's on his bicycle. Oh my goodness. This fight is a lot better than what I anticipated, y'all. A lot better than I anticipated. We got 30 seconds to go. We're going to have a newly crowned unified heavyweight champion. Because Anthony Joshua has nothing left. Like, look at him. Look at him. He ain't got nothing left. He's fighting on basic instinct right now. He's fighting on autopilot. He's finna get knocked out. Anthony Joshua's finna get stopped. He's finna get knocked out, man. Ref, you better stay right there. Anthony Joshua's finna get... That's Usyk. Usyk wins this fight, and he almost got Anthony Joshua out of there. Oleksandr Usyk just won this fight. Heaven Williams, stand up. You told me. I didn't want to listen. Heaven Williams, you told me. I didn't want to listen. Wow. Usyk in the house, y'all. Usyk is in the house. He reserved a couple of those. Somebody said on here that he was going to turn on towards the 10th round. He reserved those rounds just to do that onslaught in that last round. If y'all rob Usyk, I'm going to be very upset. You told me, young blood. Heaven, you told me. I didn't see it. I was hearing it, but I didn't see it, bro. You told me. You told me. Gotta eat crow, Heaven. You was right. You were spot on. But we haven't heard the decision just yet. Not just yet. Anthony's sitting down in the corner like something's wrong with him. I am so grateful and thankful that the internet stayed strong, man. Held strong. What do y'all think about this? And still, O'Connor, are you serious? No. No, we can't discredit what Usyk just did. You did. That was Lewis. Lewis, you did. Lewis Frederick, you did. That's insane, but I'm so glad AJ second boxing has been exposed. Oh, okay, got you. I don't think he was exposed. I mean, he already lost against Andy. He got beat by the better boxer tonight, man. He wanted it more. Usyk wanted it more, man. And regardless of the decision, Usyk won. He might, Polish sausage, he might get robbed. Do you say Usyk weak again? Make next video who has better boxing skills, Usyk or Fury. That'll be that. Now that's good content right there, my brother. Sircon, I'm going to do that because I said that Usyk was a slightly better boxer than Anthony Joshua, and just here right now, he shut me up. He is a way better boxer than Anthony Joshua, and if he had about 30 more seconds, possibly could have got Anthony Joshua out of there. But if they rob this man, y'all, that's why you don't neglect the body. You go to the body from round one. Could have been different. He could have possibly got him out of there. Doesn't matter. He won. Doesn't matter. AJ, I don't know what was up with you. Well, I know what was up. Usyk. But bro, when you go back and watch this fight, you're going to feel stupid. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, y'all. Let's turn it up. 116-112. You better not rob me. Unanimous decision. Thank you. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. He won. And the judges got it right. The judges got it right. And I'm glad that Usyk didn't allow this fight to be close. Because I told Heaven Williams if the fight was remotely close, he wasn't going to get the victory. He didn't, in some way, shape, and form, he didn't leave it in the judge's hands. He won by a wide enough margin to where you could not deny him. So listen, Usyk, love you, brother. You did your freaking thing. Thank you for doing this live stream. I always do the big fights without you, brother. I've been here the whole time. Just I appreciate that, Craig. Thank you. That means a lot, bro, because we got a lot of big name YouTubers up there doing their thing, man. And props to them. But for anybody, I didn't care if it was one or two people. I was gonna be grateful. Thank you guys for tuning in. What do we say about Oleksandr Usyk now? This is like Mike Tyson trying to outbox Ali. AJ gave Usyk too much respect, but I think the judges will get the right way. Yeah, they did. Let me go down. I'm a little late. I told you Usyk by KO. I told you Usyk is the best heavyweight, but you all laughed at me. I didn't laugh at you, bro. I ain't laugh at you. I just didn't think Usyk had enough to beat AJ. But hey, the fact that AJ is leaving and not doing a post-ring interview, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But hey, man, big ups to Usyk, man. I was told by a handful of people he would win, and he did. He did, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Win, lose, or draw, I'd have been happy either way, whoever won. But Usyk is the clear-cut winner. He deserved the win tonight. He did the preparation. He got in the ring and he got the job done. Big props to Usyk. Now where do we go, Anthony Joshua? Where do we go? You just signed, a forever contract with the Zone. Eddie Hearn. Now what is Eddie Hearn going to do with you now? Who are you going to fight now? Well, he still has options. This is his second loss. But a lot of people know now that all you have to do is outbox this dude. Andrew Ruiz didn't do that. Andrew Ruiz just outmauled him, outgritted him. But Oleksandr Usyk outboxed him, man. It showed great ring generalship. And I'm very, very, very proud of this man. Thank you guys for tuning in. You got a post-fight reaction coming up very, very soon. And I'm very disappointed that AJ didn't stay in the ring, though, y'all. But thank you guys, man. Thank you for stopping by and kicking it with your boy. Road Talk, as always. Respect all, fear none, man. God bless. I am thoroughly impressed with this victory and this performance from Usyk. Respect all, fear none. God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing. We up and we out of here, baby.